Hey, it's Brian Todd, and today I wanted to do a review about Hostgator, which is the hosting site that I use for all of my domains, or at least all of my what I call money domains, meaning the sites that I'm trying to rank. Um, some of you may know me. I've got a network of hundreds of sites of private blog network sites that I use to rank these other money sites, but all of my client sites, my own sites, all go on HostGator, and there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, it's the fastest hosting provider out there. I mean, bar none. And you can check, for yourself, but getting any kind of rankings these days really depends on the site load speed, how fast your site will load, and that's very dependent on what host you use. And HostGator has the fastest load speed that I've seen. Typically in the 2 second, 3 second range. As long as you don't have some gigantic site. But for your average site, that's very important because when you start to get up on page 2 or even on page 1, the faster your site is, it can give you an actual dramatic edge, not just a slight edge. I've seen my own sites when I used to be with other providers, when I moved over to HostGator, shoot up 3 and 4 positions very, very quickly just because the site speed changed. The other thing is their support is amazing. They've got live chat right on the site, and you give them a call and they've got great tech support that will walk you through things. The other thing I like about it a lot is if you already have your site or sites hosted on other hosts, you can see right down here what they do for you, which almost no host does. They actually do a free domain transfer, free file transfers, which is huge, database, all that stuff. So let's say that you have a WordPress site. And I know this from personal experience, having a lot of private blog network sites that I had on some SEO hosting that I was trying to move over to individual hosts. And let me tell you, most individual hosts will not give you any kind of support to do any kind of file transfers, meaning that your WordPress site is hosted on one host and you want to move it over to HostGator to get it working better. Or over to another host, I should say. Good luck. If you want to move it to HostGator, they help you out. They actually do the transfer for you. Without them, you'd be doing it yourself, which requires a lot of technical skill. In the past, I've actually had to just hire people to do it because I didn't know how to do it. With HostGator, when I've moved sites over, it's very, very easy. They take care of it for you. They actually do the file transfer, which is very cool. The other thing is that that you should know is it obviously, like a lot of hosts these days, use what's called cPanel or control panel. It's very simple. It looks a little daunting when you're in here, but basically, let's say you want to install WordPress. You just basically go to Get Started with WordPress Today. It's going to take you to their quick install system, and you would hit Continue. And essentially, this is just a demo right here. This would be, you would select whatever domain you have hosted on here, and more than likely you would want it just without an actual folder, meaning that it's just going to be the sitename.com is where it's going to be installed on the host. And then you'd select an admin email, what's your blog title, user, first name, last name, and install. And it's a one-click install. Next thing you know, you have WordPress installed on your site, and then you can use the admin name, and password and all that good stuff that you create here to log directly in and do all the great things that you can do with WordPress. So I really recommend HostGator for a couple reasons. One, again, just incredible speed. It's going to give you an edge over your competition, and believe me, speed really, really matters these days. Your site load time matters dramatically. Live chat, great customer service, free domain and file transfers, lots of different plans. If you're just getting started, what I would recommend is just go over and view the hosting plans. Probably the best one is the baby plan, because on one host you can get unlimited domains, meaning that if you end up buying 10 or 15 different domains, you can add that basically to the one hosting plan. You just create folders, and they'll show you how to do it. It's very simple, and it's really not that much more a month. Otherwise, the smaller plan really just gives you one domain, which doesn't give you any room to grow. And if you got another domain name, you'd have to buy another hosting account. So I recommend either the baby plan or the business plan. It's just going to give you many more features and unlimited domains, unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, all that good stuff. So that just means more uptime. You're not going to have any problems with this, with your site being on this host. Now I'm going to tell you about a special offer really quickly. You can actually, it says 20%, but you can actually get 25% if you use the coupon code Brian Todd Reviews. So click the link below. And I'm going to, next to the link in the description box, I'm going to put the coupon code Brian Todd Reviews. And if for some reason that changes, you're watching the video down the line and that changes, I'll update that coupon code with the most current. But do click the link below, use the coupon code, you'll get 25% off your first purchase. And I highly recommend Hostgator. Thanks for listening and have a great day.